do you do when the weather has just been so bad that you can't fly, or you're grounded, as you will, right? What do you do then? Well, friends, wanted to share this with you because it has been really, really bad. The weather stinks. These past few weeks, been trying to do a cross-country trip with my instructor so that I can get my cross-country solos out the way, but the weather just has not been cooperating. So in a time like this, it could be very discouraging. You want to fly, but you can't fly because you can only fly VFR, and you have to be able to see the ground at all times when you're flying VFR. So when the weather is like this, where the ceilings are low, you're talking about what, 300 feet. So it's just one of those things, friends, where you just have to just really, really suck it up, if you will, or just be able to think positive, in moments like these. Yes, I wish I was flying, but I remember saying, and you guys probably know this already, better to wish you were on the better to be on the ground wishing you were in the air than to be in the air wishing you were on the ground, right? And so it's a safety thing, and you want to make sure that you are safe. So what happens if you live in the Northeast like I do, where it just seems like this weather is not cooperating? For instance, I didn't fly today, was supposed to fly, but not able to because of the weather, right? To Thursday, I'll be able to fly. I think that the weather is going to be good then, but then on next Tuesday, we're supposed to have some bad weather again, and then on next Thursday, I believe there's a fair chance, but who knows? I mean, yeah, it's only a forecast, and forecast often changes sometimes, so that is understood. But I wish I was flying. You already know I love to fly. I enjoy it. So what do you do in moments like that? Or what can you do? Well, for me, for instance, when I'm not flying, or there are times I'll just go to the airport. I mean, I know I can't fly. I know that I'm not going to be able to, get off the ground, but I'll just go to the airport hoping somebody's there. Maybe we can talk about aviation. It just helps me to keep in the swing of things, right? So that's number one. Number two, I start thinking about the future. I think about what my aviation journey or future will look like. Many of you already know I want to be a medical missionary pilot. So I start thinking about owning my own plane, getting my own plane. I would love, now I don't know if it's possible, but I guess anything's possible, but I would love either a Cessna 206 or a Cessna 210 just for the mission that I want to accomplish. I mean, I not only want to be able to fly with my family, but I also would like to have a plane where if I'm called, let's say to pick somebody up or to go get somebody, bring them to the hospital, to appointment, whatever that may be, then I would like to have an airplane that would accommodate that, right? So, and I think that a 6-seater plane would do great. But anyway, so I start thinking about that. I think about me flying in one. I think about just the possibilities, flying IFR, because I do plan on getting my instrument ratings immediately after I get my pilot's license. So those are the things. So I start thinking about that. I think about just the aspect. I envision myself talking to ATC. It's just you'd be amazed what that does for the psyche. Number three, again, some people have issues with this, not everybody, but I have a flight simulator. So when I'm not flying, I'm in my flight sim. I treat it as if I'm flying the real thing. There is a platform called Pilot Edge that I love. I mean, it is tremendous, where you are able to speak with live ATC as you are taxiing down the runway. So they've worked it out where it's programmed with your flight simulator, so that if you're, let's say, flying For now, it's only done out in the West Coast. They're trying to get it, from what I'm told, they're trying to get it to the East Coast as well. But for right now, it's mainly out in the West Coast. So anywhere like California, Oregon, and those areas, definitely you can fly. So I have it in those areas where if I'm not flying real time, I'll just go get on my sim and I'll go out west in my flight sim, and I'm talking to ATCs. It's just like being in a real plane, where you have to get taxi, where you have to contact ATC to be able to taxi to your assigned runway where you'll be taking off. You can do flight following. You can do just the same thing. It's really a wonderful program, and it's live, so I love it. And then so if you are in a situation like that and you're looking for more time where you can actually practice your comms, wonderful program to get involved in. Again, that's Pilot Edge, right? And so that's what I do. So oftentimes I'll just sit with my sim and I'll do some sim flying, talking to ATC, practicing my comms, and that sort of stuff. And then the last thing, especially on days like this where you wish you could fly but you're not really flying, sometimes it's good to have a buddy that you can talk to. I have a friend who is a pilot. He's working on his commercial pilot, getting his commercial pilot license. And sometimes on days like this, him and I will just talk about aviation. We'll talk about him either flying. We'll talk about myself, where I am in the process, what I got to do. I'll ask him questions, and thank God he's always willing and able. So you have a friend like that where you can talk to in aviation. It does the world good. So friends, what do you do on days like this? Well, again, you do things that will help you in order to just keep you focused on why you started your journey to begin with. So be prepared, be strong, don't give up, even with days like this. And I know you wish you could be flying too, but you can't. It's okay. At least you live to see another day. Hey, thank you. Have a wonderful day. And again, take care. Can't wait to see you in the cockpit.